Number 5. Everyone, welcome back to my latest top 5 traps of the week. We're going to be starting off CMW Captain Saveaho. He's going to be taking a rally from a max player. So he's going to quickly switch to his war gear before the rally even starts. The rally is going to walk, and they're actually going to carpet. So it's a good thing he switched his gear right away. There is some tier 5 in this one. It's just 300,000 tier 5, the rest tier 4. It is kind of a max player, so it was a great job by Captain Saveaho to be able to cap that rally. We'll take a look at how much damage he took, because usually when you take a hit from a max player like that, you are going to take some damages, especially from those tier 5 familiars. He was able to cap it, 1.1 million dead on their side, 1.3 on his side, but obviously different mites. He did lose some tier 2 range where they lost tier 4 cav, so it's a win on his part. But yeah, so those tier 5 familiars do a ton of damage, though. That's his gear, or that's the player. You saw his gear before that as well. And number 4, we have Salaheddine. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. He's going to be taking a gangbang attack from the SGE guild here. This is just a tier 2 kind of tester attack they're doing just to see if he had any what's called actual troops in his castle, because a lot of times you don't want to go quite in tier 4 if you're not ready to attack, especially if you're not going to do a gangbang. This guy, he is around 130 mil might, so he is a higher might soul trap. They started a rally start, they canceled the rally there. A lot of them had already ported there, and they're actually going to do another tester attack just to see what his front line is and everything, so they're going to throw some cav at him. Someone else is attacking as well. They're going to start a little bit of a gangbang attack here on him. Saladin is getting ready here. I think he's lagging a little bit in this video. I think it's because of the recorder he has on. My phone used to do the same thing, so he's able to capture SG Pimp Cup, who sent a full attack with tier 4 range. He didn't drop too much because I think he's in cav phalanx for this rally. But yeah, so he was able to actually cap that one pretty well, but more of them are actually going to start coming in. He's going to heal up right before that comes in. They're going to try and bang him for kind of a second time. This one's actually going to be a little tier 5, tier 4 attack. He did actually get attacked, or burnt, I think, on that attack. I think the guy got a walk back from the tier 5 attack. He was able to cap the second attack, I believe, but he wasn't able to heal in between. Like I said, I think it's because his recorder is actually lagging his phone. It happened to me a lot with my old phone before I got my new phone. Every time I put the recorder on, I'd be lagging. So a lot of times for big hits, I wouldn't even put on my recorder just because I couldn't actually heal fast enough. But yeah, so there's more attacks coming in here. He was able to heal up there, but he is down 9 mil might right now. I think it's mostly because he was unable to heal in between those two attacks. I think he's just a little bit slow because his phone's getting a little laggy. But we'll go through the reports and kind of see what happened. He did pop the shield there just because I think he was lagging. He's like, that's enough. Enough is enough there. There's no point in taking more losses because you can't heal. But yeah, he was able to cap those tier 2 attacks really easily. This is the other 2 attacks. It's only doing like 1,000 damage. So the first attack here, that's the first big attack. This was the Cav Blast from Pimp Cup. He did, I think, full tier 4. Though I don't think there's any tier 5 in this one. He's actually getting hit by a familiar while he's looking at this. He is shielded, so they can't actually attack him. This just familiars. I think someone actually Grim Reapered him, which is not what you want to do against a soul trap. It doesn't work out very well, because all you're going to get some tier 2 probably, or maybe some tier 3, but it's not worth the Grim Reaper, obviously. But yeah, the guy did use his familiar to save his leader. That's why the leader was walking back. It's because the familiar saved it. I think the next guy would have saved it anyways, because I think he burned from the tier 5 attack. Didn't do too much damage to him, but he did actually the biggest hit actually on him was, I think it was a tier 4 attack, mostly because he was in cav phalanx for the gangbang and he took a range hit. So this was a tier 5 hit, tier 5 infantry on this one, mix between tier 4 and tier 5, full max familiars there. As you can see, obviously this guy is really good setup, max familiars, 225,000 tier 5 and the rest tier 4, just make sure he doesn't lose the tier 5 in the attack. He did lose his tier 4 in that one, but you can see his archers took 446,000 from the familiars. So the familiars did more damage than his actual attack. Only 362,000 from the actual attack because he was in cav phalanx, so he was countering. Actually, I think the reason he didn't cap him was he was in cav phalanx because that throws his cav way in the infantry way in the back, so it reduces his damage. This was actually a range attack, so this is what happens when you're sitting in what's called cav phalanx and someone sends a range attack at you. You start losing a bunch of troops. Yeah, cav phalanx just isn't good. I might unlock cav wedge because of this, because cav wedge is 10 times better than Cav just based on where the troops are. But yeah, you can see he's got close to what my current comp is too, so it's pretty good. He was only able to not cap him because I'm pretty sure it's the Cav that did it all. So, and you can see the end there. And number three, we have Highborn. He's a rally trap. He's going to be taking a quote-unquote triple rally here. At least a triple rally has been set on him. So what he's going to be doing is sitting here waiting for them to send the first march and quickly ran them away. This is actually a really good tactic to do because they're not usually expecting you to run away right as the rally releases. And if they don't release the rallies perfectly, what you can do is take a triple rally, but not actually take a triple rally. You can take one at a time sort of thing if they release the rallies not quite on time. Even if they're on call sometimes, there's a couple seconds you have. See, there's a coalition coming in. He's going to use the random right away before the next coalition hits. So he was able to actually see the coalition's coming down now. So there's a couple seconds between the releases, so he's able actually to cap one of the rallies before the second rally hit. So it ended up being a single rally there, but he's going to try and get the reinforcements before that happens. Unfortunately for Highborn here, he only has like 150,000 infirmaries. I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe he was just testing out his trap or whatever, but yeah, he only had 150,000 infirmaries for this. If he had more infirmaries, he could probably took all these rallies without any losses. But yeah, with the 150,000 infirmaries, it's kind of hard. You can't take them all at once, or you're going to be losing troops, obviously, because you just don't have enough infirmary space to do that. So he's like, hurry, please, because he wants to take this and then probably shield before the next coalition hits. But they are speeding up here. He should be healing up. He should have healed up before this, but he's healing up now. Hopefully he'll actually get there before the rally hits. He does actually get the heal off before the rally hits, right before the rally hits. And you can see he only has 164,000 infirmaries, actually. You can see that there. But yeah, he's going to shield before the next one comes in. He just doesn't have any infirmaries, so it would have all been deads, but it's okay. He was able to cap the other two. Actually, it probably wouldn't have been too bad. That rally leader wasn't great, but he still would have took losses there, but I guess he didn't want to take those, probably just because he was just testing the rally trap out. That's probably why he only has 164,000 infirmaries. But yeah, he was able to cap the other two really easily. Really didn't take too many losses on the first two rallies at all. And number two. At number two, we have Unusual Duck. This is going to be him on his Griffin Trap. I'm pretty sure I've showed a bunch of videos on Unusual Duck in the past. His account has been a bunch of different ones. He's been a wall trap, he's been a rally trap, he's been a rain trap, he's been a Griffin Trap. I think this might have been a solo trap at 1.2, so everything under the stars he's been. So he's going to be letting them hit them. What he's going to do is actually recall use his Griffin Familiar, recall his troops, ran away, get all the kills, going to basically ran away again. Then he's actually going to port back into the space after. He's going to throw in his anti first, just in case. You can actually see he has really good gear on this account, so especially at only 206 mil. Usually people aren't expecting it. But yeah, you can see he's going to port back into the spot. And then it looks like he got one person's leader from that pull as well. We'll take a look at the reports at the end, but it's not over yet. You'd be thinking, oh, okay, so the Griffin pulled his troops. Everyone's okay. No one's going to hit him again. This guy keeps hitting him. You're like, what the heck is going on with this guy? Did he not realize he's already pulled? Did he think his troops walked back? So he's going to start marching towards him again. So this WGT101 is going to send 3 more tier 4 attacks at him. He's like, okay, I'll just ran away and get some more kills. So he's still in his gear and all that. So then he's going to port right back, and it was like, what the heck is this guy thinking? I was like, does this guy not realize what's going on? Did he not realize that the person he was hitting is still is a Griffin Trap, and he's lost like 6 marches already, or 7 marches already, and the guy was still dead, and he's going to send another attack, and it's like, what is the guy doing? He's sending another tier 4 attack, and it's like, and I think this is at the point he does finally realize what had happened. He pulled his march back, and like, oh my god, the guy almost lost another march on there. So yeah, so we'll take a look at the marches and see how many troops that guy lost, because I don't think he realized what happened, and his infirmaries are probably pretty full by the end of all those marches. I mean, he sent 3 extra marches after the pull had already happened. So you can see this is the first ones are just going to be, I think they're all tier 4 actually. Yeah, I think all these attacks are tier 4, so these are all tier 4 deads on this one. You can see people's infirmaries are starting to fill up there. You're starting to get the 200,000 infirmary, or 200,000 dead. You can see Andy lost 250,000. T1 lost 250. HL lost 200,000. Andy again lost 250. T1 lost another 250,000. Yeah, this guy is the one who sent the extra marches. And you see he lost a little bit extra than everybody else. Oh my god, these are all his troops. He did get a march back actually in one of them, and he's like, garbage. I'm like, yeah, you can't say garbage after you lose like half your troops there, especially once you send more marches after you realize it. Number one, anyways. So number one, this is actually going to be me recording this one. So this is not my trap. This is someone else's trap. This is just during one of our rally parties. So I had actually recorded this, found out that this person was a rally trap, a high might rally trap. We knew they were online. We still let it march anyways. But yeah, so we thought we were going to burn them. Didn't realize how good the rally trap was. So this is from my perspective. So this is me recording this, and I thought I'd throw it in there just as like a kind of thing. You can see we actually time our rallies pretty well. There's not much time in between our coalitions there, so there's not much time to actually random if you wanted to. We are sending a quad rally at this person. This is what's called Cat. Kat is the person, she's the one who sent me all the reports as well, so I will have all the reports for this as well. I sent her the video just because then she gets to have the video, and she sent me the reports from it, so she's going to be the top one actually here. Yeah, so thanks to her for sending me the reports and all that from this rally, but yeah. So we knew she was online. We didn't know what her troops and how good she was as a rally trap and all that, but we were about to find out, because here comes all our marches here. They're going to hit very similar. Haas should have sped his up a little bit. This was kind of a miscommunication, I guess, on our part. But yeah, Haas did have a little too long there, so he's speeding up at the end, but it would have been enough time for her to actually switch her phalanx and all that. She is down some might, but she was able to cap all our good rally leaders, because Haas is really good, Permadoc is really good. I think it was Little Bird in there as well. Who was the other one we sent? I can't remember. But yeah, this is actually our family guild doing a quad rally again. There it is, Little Bird. It was something your butt. I like your butt or I kick your butt. That's it. I kick your butt was the other our rally leader from TFN. Little Bird was from our RWC. Alex was Permadoc, and Haas was the last one. You can see Haas did do quite a bit of damage at the end there. We did pardon at the end, and I'll show you the reports here after this, but you can see all the people walking back. So we did get our leaders back, but she was able to cap all four of us. So really good job on Witch there, or Cat from line there. So this was the first one. You can see full report here, 4 million or almost 5 million of each tier 2, almost 1.5 of each tier 4. Little Bird didn't do too much. I think it was a full counter. Yes, it was a counter, so it was cabin to range there. Not too much damage. She didn't have time to heal in between these, because these ones were actually timed very well. Permadoc did quite a bit of damage just because Permadoc is crazy stats and all that, and tier 5 familiars. And then Haas, I guess, which kind of messed up on that one, did take a lot of damage. I think she meant to switch, but switched the wrong one. She got the wrong counter on there. Unfortunately, she ended up, well, fortunately for us, but unfortunately for her, she lost like 3.4 million troops on that one. And this one is just kind of a bonus one. This is during the latest Baron, so I was also recording this one. I saw a Griffin trap going on, so I was like, oh, we'll just record it and see what happens. So this is totally not in the top 5. This is just my recording, and I was like, I don't know where to use this clip, so I'll just throw it at the end of the top 5. Here's a little bit bonus clip. So MC Locky is doing a Griffin trap. I just saw this and knew right away it was a Griffin trap. Obviously, these people didn't know it was a Griffin trap. We actually started farming the Griffin trap, but we knew it was happening, so we were going to recall our troops before they actually recalled, or the Griffin hit, and we knew this, so we had this setup where we were going to put a flag on there, do not hit, as soon as the Griffin started pouring in, and it worked pretty well actually. So we got some free resources from this. The other people lost a bunch of troops, and actually we got some free kills too, and you'll see that partly through. So I'm actually just sending resources here. I should have been not, because then I could have got the free kills, but you can see do not hit. We recalled all our troops. They did not. They were still hitting them, or the other people were. They lost a ton of troops, but we recalled in time, so that was good. And then Neo ported in here and actually got some free kills on Big Groot there. I think he got 200,000 kills on that one. So really good, nice little Griffin trap there at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 traps of the week. If you did, leave a thumbs up on the video. I will have some more videos coming out this week. If you guys want to submit your top 5 clips of the week, I will leave my line in the description down below. Just message me and send me the link or upload it to YouTube. Make sure you upload these things to YouTube. I'm not taking line videos because they're really low quality. It will lower the quality when I try and stitch them all together too, because I'm stitching a bunch of people's reports together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.